Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. A little bit of selling pressure today in the market after ETH put a bit of a corrective rally in place there. This was certainly nothing that looks impulsive. And I'm not entirely happy with the microstructure, still not, that I'm exploring here. It is pretty sloppy price action down there. However, I am going to go with my forecast for the price to go down close to 1450, maybe even a little lower in the coming, well, probably weeks, as long as today's, or not today's, that was Monday's high here. No, the Tuesday high that was. Let me just zoom in. I think it was, oh yeah, it was the Monday high. So as long as the Monday high here stays intact around 1605, I'm going to remain focused on lower in this particular micro count. Any break above 1605 would not necessarily be a problem for the current scenario. But then I would like to have price below 1627 because this is the relevant resistance area that we've got there. But at the moment, yeah, at the moment the price reacted where it needed to. And let's see if we now can follow through in a C wave to the downside. That would be preferred. However, a sustained break above 1605 followed by a break above 1626 would indicate that the alternative larger triangle pattern is playing out. I explained that to you in the last video. It just looks more and more like that, but really only if we start to see more upside from here, which I cannot rule out, which would not necessarily be bullish, but it would just be let's say a delay of the anticipated sell-off here in the yellow wave count, because it could be that all of this is just part of a larger Elliott wave triangle before we follow through to the downside in a C wave. So I've outlined it, or I've shown it here in orange with these orange lines, how this Elliott wave triangle would likely unfold. The idea would be that this B wave never finished, but instead it will be finished at the end of the triangle, and the C wave down would then follow next after the B wave, ultimately leading to our target to the downside. However, we will have to spend a bit more time in the sideways range. I think everybody would like to avoid that, right? And I finally want to get this. We always want to get this correction over, and it's really boring in this range. I mean, essentially, we've been in this range now for a couple of months, so that is really, really boring. The problem is volatility isn't really coming down. Yeah, so sometimes what you want is when you get close to the end of these triangles or close to the end of a range that breaks, you want to have small volatility. We're not there yet, indicating the triangle could play out for a little longer. I mean, unless we break down straight away, which would be preferred, but I just want to make you aware of an alternative scenario in case we break above micro resistance. So just want to reassure you that this would most likely not change our overall assumption. It would simply delay it a little bit. And then the pathway could be as follows. Of this A wave low that was made on the 11th of September, we would say we moved up in an A wave of the triangle. A triangle is an A, B, C, D, E structure, so labeled with 5 waves. Then this move down would be the B wave. The move up would be a C wave, not finished yet. Then a D wave and an E wave, and then come down. Okay, looks quite good actually on this chart. I'd like to avoid it, but obviously I'm not making the market, right? I'm not making the prices. I'm just outlining the most likely scenarios that could unfold from here. And I see either a more direct sell-off, which is preferred against Monday's swing high, or yeah, this extended triangle, which I will have to consider if we really get a break above 1626. And then in this scenario, in the triangle, the price needs to maintain and stay below 1753 because that would invalidate the triangle. Not much more to add, I think, at the moment. Waiting for a little clarity if we are already now in this C wave of the larger A wave of this fifth wave. Again, we're watching the fifth wave as part of a diagonal structure. So it is an ABC structure, and the A wave can be an ABC structure itself. That's my update about ETH. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.